Today I'm unboxing a Joying head unit for a 2012 to 2015 Honda CR-V. I opened the packaging, but I haven't really dug into it just yet. Let's get started. Some user guides. I think it's pretty generic. That's not the shape of the unit. And this fits the Honda CR-V kind of only because of the way it's shaped, as you can see here in the packaging. It's very thin. And it goes over the air vents. You'll take the air vent out from the original and put it back inside here. This one has the knobs. They claim this is an 8-inch, I believe. And they claim it will retain all the factory settings. This is my wife's 2015 Touring model. The Touring model has the lane watch. That's the right camera on the right rearview mirror side. So when you click the blinker, it's supposed to display on the screen. They said it will keep that feature as well. In here we have the microphone, some extra clips. I think this might be the Wi-Fi antenna. There's two of those, pretty identical. And there's the GPS antenna, the USB extensions. Off to the side, this would be the main power harness, the CAN bus adapter. This is what's supposed to retain everything. This is the antenna plug. And these are your factory plugs as well. So yes, she also has a backup camera. Again, supposed to retain that. She has steering wheel functions for volume up and down, stations forward and back, and she has the call, pick up, answer. On the original, it just had a button to activate your Siri or hands-free speaking to the car for some features. So that's it there. This looks pretty basic. This is just the screen itself. I guess there's a brain to it as well. Let's look down in here. All right, here's the brain. All right, that's it there. It has more jacks on the back. Open it up. This is the ribbon cable. It's stuffed in there pretty good bit, so it comes out a pretty long ways. That's nice. So you can have some room if you really were to jam this back in there. There is a SD slot right here in the bottom. We have, this is your SIM card. So you'd put your SIM card in there if you want to use a cellular service with your unit. So I guess this would be your two Wi-Fi antennas, I guess, and this would be, so let's say you have 4G DIV and 4G PRI. All right, and then this is your GPS. You have optical out, radio in, microphone, two USBs, right and left in, your rear and front for your external outs to go to an amplifier. Again, your main harness. Key wires, those are typically made for your steering wheel controls. That's your CAN out, it says here, CAN in. So let's take a look at that. So inside this harness, we have the main harness and your CAN bus adapter. So that's going to plug into the car one spot, that's to another. Auxiliary input for right, left, and camera. And this would be camera, rear view camera in. This would be your antenna plug. They're giving you the remote out to turn it on, goes into the main plug, and your antenna plug from the factory will go in and plug into the device. These plugs are already plugged in together. This is to keep your factory USB ports on your car. So the factory ones would go into here, this would plug in, and then where you have factory ports, your plugs will go into it and would go into there. So that kind of retains your factory USBs. That's what that's for. Oh, I see. Just snaps into that. That makes sense. So, and then there's two extra clips because they screw down in case you break them. You probably need to take off the other clips off the air vents when you pull it out and replace them here and here. Hope that helps, and I'm going to do a video on installing this in my wife's car, either in a later video or next. I don't have a car here to do it just yet, but you won't notice the difference. So we'll open this up, I'll put it back together, we'll take a look at it. Alright, so on this I opted for the knobs. There's one that's a little bit bigger but doesn't have the knobs on it. That's up to you on that, but this has, the knobs. The original unit that she has in her touring radio, it's navigation, but it doesn't have any knobs on it, which I don't really like. And I have a Dasana in my vehicle. It's the big 10-inch one. It kind of looks like that. It's a 9-inch it says, but whatever. It works okay. This has kind of installation instructions. So I guess this really is the same unit, just with with a shroud around it. That's what it looks like. Yes, they got this shroud around it from CRV. It even says that written right there. Not sure if you see it in the glare. So this actually just is a 9-inch. Maybe it's 9. I thought it was 8-inch. Maybe not. All right. Well, anyway, 9-inch screen. Here's the instruction manual. Tells you, what to do. So hope that helps. And I'll be putting out a video on putting this in the vehicle. Shouldn't be too hard. Everything looks like it's plug and play. That's what they claim, at least. On this spot here, this will retain the original hazard light button. I think it just unplugs. You unscrew your old hazard light, and you'll put it inside here. Those little screw holes. Let's hope it keeps the same features as they claim, and I'll be pretty happy. So there is some soft buttons here that aren't hard. They're your home button, your back, music, nav, phone, your band on your radio, your mode or function. You can dim it as well. This is your tuning, forward and back, a reset button, and internal mic, I guess, right here, as well as an external mic that you can plug in closer to your face. This is a built-in Android Auto and CarPlay unit. That was kind of a nice feature, no extra dongles or adapters. I guess the software is already installed. That's a nice extra bonus when you're looking at this radio, if you were. They didn't pay me for anything of this. They didn't send me this unit. I'm just doing, I looked around at other products. I've used Asana. I've used 2 of them, one in my car, one in my brother's vehicle. They're okay. They don't come with the built-in Android Auto or CarPlay, but the adapters aren't too bad. They work okay. They just didn't make one that fit specifically made for the CRV, and that's the reason why I went with this one. This one, for the money, for the reviews I saw, seemed like it was pretty nice. There are some other ones, some cheaper ones out there. That was Sakane. I looked at that one, and they were very helpful. They were responding on the emails. They claim it did all the same stuff, but the one thing they said it didn't do is retain the backup camera. But we'll see if this one does. They said it would, but they said it wouldn't retain the backup camera through the comments, and that made me think that it probably wouldn't retain the lane watch on, the mirror camera. So we shall see if it does, if this unit does. If it doesn't, I'll be pretty unhappy. I talked on the little chat thread about these questions, these concerns I had, and they claim they can do it. So if they don't, I'm going to send it back and hopefully not hit with a restocking fee or anything, because I have the transcript of all the things that were said on it. So let me know if that helps. Leave any questions, comments down below, and let me know if I can assist you or anything else. Again, another video is coming for the installation. Maybe I can do this tonight and surprise my wife before Christmas. If you want to see some more content, I do pretty much anything. You have any suggestions? Maybe I'll do a future video on those things. Hope you liked the video, and thanks a lot. See you later.